Hey, sup, Drago here, and welcome back to the Next.JS 14 series. In the previous video, we got our hands dirty working with Supabase and building out CRUD operations with relational data. Now we're going to explore something super exciting: Suspense and streaming in Next.js 14. Suspense has been one of the most anticipated features in React, and with Next.js 14, we get to unlock its full potential, especially with server-side rendering. This allows us to load parts of our application progressively, providing an ultra-fast, seamless UX. Let's take an example. In the previous video, we rendered the posts page, right? Now, let's go to the lib/utils.ts file and create a function. So basically, this function takes the time in milliseconds as a parameter, and it will return a promise that will resolve after the specified time. So it will work like a long database call or data fetching. Now inside the main page.tsx, let's actually call the function, and we want the code to wait for 5 seconds. Anything before wait will be executed normally, and when the compiler touches the wait call, it will wait for 5 seconds, and after that it will move on to the later part. Let's also give 2 console logs, one before and one after. Now let's hit the endpoint and check it out. It took more than 5 seconds to render the page, right? Now think logically. Let's say we do not have the wait block, but we still get a delay of 5 seconds plus due to some error or latency in our database. So until we return a JSX, the user will be stuck at a white screen. That's where Suspense leads the main role. So instead of just waiting for the database or fetch response, why don't we first render a JSX and then just stream in the data? So we can just copy the whole page and make it a component of its own. We're going to rename the component as posts page, and we're also going to do a normal export instead of a default export. Now for the return of the JSX, we're just going to return the mapped data, and we're going to wrap it inside a React fragment. So remove the section and the wrapping div. Also, we're going to remove the button. Now going back to the main page, we're going to synchronously default export a page, and here we'll return a section and div. We'll also paste the button. Before the button, we're going to have h1 for heading with posts. Now we're going to import posts page component after the heading, and we're going to wrap it inside a suspense. This suspense is being imported from React. Suspense takes a fallback where you can pass our own custom skeleton or loading UI. Let's see how it is looking. So let's actually go to the /posts endpoint, and look, we have 2 skeletons indicating the loading state. The h1 and the button were loaded at first, and then once we get a response from the component, it replaced the skeleton with the list. That's how we can easily stream in data without affecting the UX. So that's how you can implement Suspense and streaming in your Next.js application. As you can see, it allows for a much smoother UX by letting certain parts of the page load right away while streaming in data as it becomes available. In the next video, we'll be diving into middlewares in Next.js. Middlewares are incredibly powerful for adding logic before a request is completed, like handling authentication, logging, or request transformations. So make sure to stay tuned for that one. As always, if you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon to stay updated with all Next.js updates. But before I finish up, I want to let you in on something exciting. If you're enjoying the content and want to support me, you can join my Patreon at patreon.com/itsdrvgo. As a subscriber, you'll get early access to all my videos a day or 2 before they go public on YouTube. Plus, you'll be able to see exclusive behind the scenes, get sneak peeks of upcoming projects, and much more. It's a great way to stay ahead of the curve and get involved in shaping future content. Also, if you have any questions or need help with anything we covered, don't hesitate to join our Discord server. I'm active there, and it's the best place to connect with me and the community. You'll find the link in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.